Grimnor, you loser, where the hell did you go? We were fighting a dragon and you take a break? I don't want to hear it. In fact, while I'm here... What's up, loser? Wait. Forgive me if I seem distracted. The outcome of Rogan's trial has created as many problems as it seemed to have solved. What do you mean, the outcome of Rogan's trial? I'm grateful for your assistance during the trial, William. This is not a problem you can readily fix. Even though Rogan was acquitted, there are still those among the Lord's Alliance soldiers who feel he is guilty of murder and deserving of death. Tensions between the soldiers and the Uthgardt have only increased since the verdict was issued. I only hope things don't escalate. I only hope things doesn't escalate further. This dwarf has bad grammar. There's little anyone can do about such things. Now is there something else I can do? I'm buying stuff. More accurately, I'm selling stuff, but I can't sell these stupid ritual books. Dragon's Blood, Dragon Scales, the same ritual book again. Actually, no, I'm going to keep one of these. Because I'm going to go turn in that quest to the dragon lady to bring her the head of Clouth. So I can close the door on this case. And enter. Thankfully, I don't know where I am. Okay. The walls made the cameras kind of goofy looking. It's time to head back through here. I'll equip this thing just in case. Hope this elemental's good in a fight. Should be. But you never know. Hey there, fella. Alright, well. If I had chosen to join the Ancient Dragon, I would have had to fight 2 other dragons to get their eggs. So that wouldn't have been the easier outcome, even though they're slightly less powerful. But hey, Gorgotha. How Gorgoth it?
I smell blood and something else. Something foul. You have the head of Clouth, the ancient red worm. Give it to me, that I might see the proof of his death with my own eyes.
I am honored to give you the worm's head, mighty Gorgotha. The terror of Clouth has been ended. No longer will his minions raid my lair. The evil power of the ancient worm has been broken. We dragons are loath to part with our treasure hoard, but you have earned your reward. Take this. The premier item of all the treasure I've collected. What is this belt? Ceremonial Uthgardt belt. In an attempt to keep the thriving Uthgardt clans under control, a long-forgotten gathering of druids inflicted them with some virulent pox. This disease soon spread out of control, and far from curbing their numbers, actually threatened their extinction. To maintain the balance, the same druids created a number of these ceremonial belts to ensure the survival of the clan's leaders. Ultimately, the Uthgardt survived the plague, though the incident did not improve their opinion of outsiders. So, immune to death magic, immune to disease, fortitude plus 5. What do I have? Immune to death magic, immune to fear, light, listen, lore, spot, search. Oh. Great Gorgotha, your hoard is vast. Surely the lives of your offspring are worth more than this. You've already been well rewarded for your task, Elven One. Do not press me further. My scales may be hued with golden virtue, but my temper is still that of a dragon. Alright, I thank you for your generous gift, mighty Gorgotha. Now, my little hero, is there anything else I can do for you? I can just say, no, get dead. But regardless, now I've asked you my questions. Then go with my blessing, elven creature. I cannot thank you enough for slaying Clouth and preserving my eggs. Yet apparently you can. What? Why did that happen? I can't just walk and access my inventory? I guess not. Hey, we did the thing. We saved the cold wood. Actually, let me check. Do I have anything else in this? Oh, you know what? I leveled up. Let's talk to Grimnaw.
Is there something you need?
I just want to talk for a while. Yes. I want you to continue with what you were telling me before. Very well, William. The beauty of death is not easily understood. But if you are willing, I will tell you some of the rituals I endured when I joined the Long Death. Yes, I want to hear about the rituals. Before an initiate can be accepted into the order, they must first learn to appreciate the beauty of death. We must walk the cemeteries and graveyards in search of this beauty. We must live and dwell amongst the dead and dying. We must surround ourselves with that which others consider gruesome or macabre. For many, this is the easiest part of our training. I myself was already enraptured with the corpses on the battlefields. I already understood the perfect truth of their deaths. Go on. The next phase of our training is to understand the tools the Silent Lord uses to prepare us for death, pain, suffering, sorrow, agony. We participate in the torture of victims. We witness the sweet release they achieve when at last they succumb to death. Then we subject ourselves to the same torment as our victims. We taste the pain and suffering as it burns away that part of us which clings to the mortal world. You subject yourself to torture? Only through experiencing such pain can we understand how it prepares us to kneel at the altar of the Silent Lord. Pain is of this world, but it can release us to the next. The Silent Lord claims many during this stage of the initiation, those whom he has chosen to yet serve him in this world. Those who survive continue their training. In the next stage of our initiation, we must become the true servants of the Silent Lord. We must murder 3 people, a rich old man, a poor young woman, and a newborn child. Why does it have to be those 3 victims? By slaying a rich old man, a poor young woman, and a newborn babe, we learn that all of us are subjects of the Silent Lord. Male, female, old, young, rich, poor, death has dominion over us all. Next we must face the wheel. A simple test, but which delivers more initiates into the hands of the Silent Lord than any other. Oh god, this feels like an Avowed crossover because the wheel was a thing there. It was the cycle of reincarnation. What is this wheel? The wheel teaches us that the Silent Lord chooses at his pleasure, not ours. We are subject to whims and chance. Death is random. How does the wheel work? The wheel is made of alternating white and black squares. If the pointer stops on a white square, we move on to the final initiation. If it stops on a black square, we are slain on the spot. Oh shit. Wheel of misfortune, alright? When I began the initiation, there were 6 of us seeking to enter the order. 2 died on the torture racks. 1 was captured after murdering a wealthy elderly merchant and hung. That left 3 of us to face the wheel. I alone survived to face the final challenge. Damn. What was the final challenge? That I am not ready to share with you, William, for I have not yet completed it. There should be a comma right there. But I thought you were a member of the Order already. I am a monk of the Long Death, William. The final challenge is necessary only if I ever wish to enter the inner circle of my order. I want to ask you for aid in this, William, but this challenge is sacred to the Order. Despite all you have done, I am not yet certain you are ready to learn of our most hallowed secret. Were I back at the monastery, I could consult with the elders, but in their absence I can only wait and see if some sign is delivered to me. Only if I receive the sign will I be able to tell you of the final challenge, William. Perhaps later I will speak more of this, but now is not the time. You are not yet ready. Let us return to our mission, for in doing so we will surely spread death throughout the north. I'm getting better at doing that voice without coughing, I guess. But I'm done here. Do I have anything else that I don't really need? What does the Black Forest staff do? Is it like Black Forest ham? No. Okay, bonus versus good, protection from alignment, vampiric regeneration. I am not. Well, if vampiric regeneration is just like passive healing, maybe. I can't check right now because I don't have... My health is full, you know. But I believe I might be able.
I am overburdened.
Shut up.
You should bear some of my load.
I don't want your load. I think this box, it has weight, but it doesn't reduce weight. So there's no reason to keep it. Little shits. Alright, now, let's see. I do want to get rid of, well, am I not able to sell this? Can I just do it this way? Yes, okay, cool. Where are those books I just got? The ones I don't really need? Well, actually, no, wait. Before I get rid of those, I'm going to go talk to Aaron Gent. Because he is the one that has... whatever. Where was he, though? Mercenary Enclave, maybe? No. Aaron Gent's Lodge. Wow, it's got his name on it. Hey, bud.
The city of Neverwinter is forever in your debt for recovering the first word of power. We hope you will have continued success on your mission to thwart Margrim and his followers. But now is not the time to dwell on past successes. There are more words yet to be found before Margrim gets his claws on them.
Well, you know what's better than one word of power I found? 2 of them.
Didn't you say something earlier?
I just got it, and you talk so much. Don't give me lip.
Hopefully this will slow the armies advancing on Neverwinter. At the very least, the loss of another word of power will strike a harsh blow to the plans of Mulgrim's cult, whatever they may be. You have done well. The Lord's Alliance and Neverwinter are grateful for your efforts. And on their behalf, I would like to give you this reward of 3,000 gold coins.
I also ran into Hydraulics again, or whatever her name was.
Adreline?
Yes.
What did the lizard woman have to say this time?
She spoke of the ancient creator races. Claimed to be one of them. I think she's a friend.
I'm no history expert, but wouldn't that make her thousands of years old? I'm not sure whether I believe her, and I don't know what this has to do with Margrim. But I intend to try and find out.
Okay.
Leave Hadriline to me. Margrim and his crew are still skulking around the countryside, which means they must believe there's at least one more word still undiscovered. Find it before they do.
Yep.
I wish you luck in your mission. The very survival of Neverwinter may depend on it.
Okay. Well, that just ends it, huh?
Bards among our camp are
Hold on, I don't feel like listening to you talk.
tales about-
The only thing
There
about
is no
her...
new information. Though, as I mentioned before, my operatives had turned up evidence of clashes between the cultists and a mysterious group of lizard men. But just because this Hadriline is an enemy of Margrim doesn't mean she's on our side either. I'd like to meet her in person before I decide if we can trust her or not.
Okay.
I wish you luck in your mission. The very survival of Neverwinter may depend on it.
Yep, I bet it would. In the meantime... No, I don't have anything else I need to buy. Blah. Damn bees. I'm rested. I don't know how much longer you're going to be around because you're like a 24-hour thing, I think. I'm going to quick save though. And hope that I can head north. Or south. I know directions. There's a big S right there. It stands for shut up. No, it stands for hope. Potion of Cat's Grace. There are Elk Tribe archers up ahead. They are hostile, but they are effortless. Let's put that to the test. Ah. This is effortless. What the hell? It's actually kind of sad. Do you guys live in this tree or something? I just looted that. Why did I check twice? Again, I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. I pay attention to what I'm going to do. Sort of a problem. What's the rent in here like? Jeez. Oh! Hell yeah, another bag of holding. Yep. That means I can stop putting... Is there anything in here, actually? No, these don't come with stuff. So we are looking for... Hold on. Wait, did you take that from me, by the way? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, I was going to sell stuff. I forgot. Yeah, I got to investigate the Elk tribe. Need to find their leader, Zokan, west of the fort. Need to find Guzud, whoever that is. Dire tiger? Wow. Oh, laugh at it, huh? That's just rude. Oh, a dire bear. I used to have one of those. Oh, you're just going straight for them, jeez. You see the chance at violence and just rush forward. I respect that. Oh, there's an archer way over there. Y'all went the wrong way. Oh, you're going after that bear. Okay. I was worried about you, but you seem to have it under control. No, you don't. Ow. Grimnall, punch him. Great job. Yeah, we're just murdering things. Back in the saddle, as it were. Wait, is this even the right... This isn't the right pocket. That's where I keep my stuff. I did loot that corpse. I don't need to go back for it. This is a very long map again, too. By the way, Grimnall, are you going to be okay? You look a little hurt. You have 11 health left. It's not exactly great. There's a body down there, but I want to check what's up this way. Nothing this way. Okay. How much health do I have? 65. Okay. I'm not doing great either. There's nothing to check that way. I know I can't walk down. Did the bear drop anything? Nope, no bear droppings. That's good. You are still looking kind of bad. Drink this. It won't do much, but it'll help a little bit, you know. Hell yeah. Quick save. Fort Ilkard awaits. Ruzon Vaughn. That name seems familiar? Gummere, wake up. Gonny, get up. Get up, please.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Go on, leave us. Gunmere is dead and the rest of us will follow him shortly. Leave me be. What are you doing here? Gunmere and I were wounded again during the fighting at the fort. They sent us back to the Wailing. Yorick heals us. Then we come back and fight some more. Guess this is the last trip for Gunmere. He's dead. One of those barbarians got him with an arrow. I thought he'd make it, but... The fort? Yeah, Fort Ilkard is just down the road. I'd stay clear of it though if you're not fighting, man. Do you need any help? I'm alright. When I get back to the well, Norik will heal me. Gunmere, he's not so lucky. What you doing here? Oh, yeah. Okay, bye. Well, since you're not going to. Ooh, fire opal. Ooh. Wonder if this leads to some sort of back door into the fort. Looks like, yes. That's a big contingent of enemies. Let's just drop a fireball right on all of them. Hell yeah! That was fun. I wish I could have gotten a little closer to see how that went, but... Oh, sleep. Good idea. Oh, thieves' tools. Boring. Oh, there's enemies up above that I cannot reach. Well, now I can.
Pray to whatever gods you worship.
Hey, fellas, do I have a thing for you? Where is it? Level 6. Hey, guess what? Chain lightning. That was cool. Where does this go? Cave entrance. Wow, very informative. I can't walk on the leaves. Not for lack of trying, mind you. And there are, in fact, remains to be looted. What is this here? To the northern homesteads. Uthgardt command post. There's a sub-chief up there. Wonder what kind of subs this guy is the chief of. Hopefully sandwiches. But subscribers are good too. I've heard of them before. I'm at that awkward spot where I have a lot of health, but I'm running low on my cool spells, and I'm worried if I should bother, like, resting. Hey there!
I greet you.
Identify yourself or we shall attack. I am William Black. I've been sent by Erin Gend on behalf of the Lord's Alliance. About time they sent some help. I don't know how much longer we can hold out against the siege. Better go see Commander Damas. Go to the building in the northeast corner of the fort. I just used the wrong voice. Because I know what I'm doing. Paige, is that your name or your rank or what?
Hi there.
Who named you after a book? I hear the noise of healing spells. Oh. My familiar's dead. That's just rude. You guys are effortless, right? So act like it. Oh, you guys are going out to fight more. While you do that, I'm actually gonna get you to follow. I thought that was my tiger for a second. Hey, dummies. No. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm bringing you into the war zone.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
Okay, I picked up the Staff of Power so I could do this. That wasn't very nice. Oh, this isn't going very well. I need to, like, wait a second. See, I'm hoping, yeah, I could help you out, and then you start helping me out. There you go, see? I even got the chaplain back in on it. Hey, die. Thank you. I think some of these people would, like, work with me here, you know? I am near death. Sometimes I pay attention to my health. But not always. It's a sad day when I try to open a chest and... Oh, hell yeah, 69 gold. No one helps me. For a friendly reminder there, that is, that I am all alone, so let's fix that. Grimnar, come on, we were just in a fight.
To be torn from...
Yes, come on. I'm gonna sell that stuff. Now that I'm here and remembering to. What's up, loser? Oh, 23,000 for that belt. I'm never gonna remember to put this on. Like, between combats. What does this one have? 20% weight. I'm gonna sell this. I don't know. So, Brunhilde's diary, I don't need. Ritual book, I don't need. I think these notes are all about Koth and whatnot. King Obul's. Yeah. These do sell for 1 gold. Alright, well. Gonna add to your library. Ah, man, sometimes inventory actions are an actual action and not just like a thing, like opening this bag. I had to wait. Alright, I think I'm good. That belt sold for way more than the portal tax is, so that's good. Though I am going to do a sleep. Turn back around. We're going to go ahead and search that godforsaken little place. Summon the guy. Are we going to get an air elemental again? Obi-Wan. No. Wait. Yeah. Okay, weird. You said random. But so far it's 2 for 2. Hey guys, you want to know something wild? This box is locked. And it just immediately gets deleted. Hey, I got some topaz. I see these black marks on the ground. And I feel like those are where these fireballs are landing. So of course I stop right there. Are these arrows of the vampire? Yeah. So what's in the barracks? Okay, a bunch of training people. A chest I can steal from? Hell yeah, guys. Thanks for the gold. Wow, that's weird. Why is the door sideways? Another barracks here. The settlers' barracks. So, one of you has a name.
Greetings.
I may be just a simple gnome, but Commander Damas doesn't have the right to treat me like this, but a pompous, self-absorbed jerk. You really don't like Damas, huh? Can you blame me? I finally get enough money to retire and buy a nice little homestead in the country, and then bam, I get conscripted into his army. Now he won't even let me return home. I've got to get buyers lined up for my crops. If I don't sort it out soon, I'm going to lose a fortune, and it'll all be because of that jerk Damas. Anything I can do to help? Well, nothing you can really do unless you want to buy several hundred bushels of turnips. Wait a minute, there is something you can do. I could write up a note with instructions for my wife and a list of all the buyers she has to get in touch with to sell our crop. You could deliver that note for me. And what's in this for me? I didn't really think my valuables would be much use in the war, so I left them all back at the homestead. But if you deliver the note, my wife will make sure the effort is worth your while. Okay. Thanks, this'll save me a bundle. Take this note back to my wife and she'll know what to do. Don't worry, I've put down that she should give you a substantial reward for this. My farm's down in the fields to the west of Fort Ilkard. Shouldn't be hard to recognize my wife. I don't think there are too many other gnomes living as farmers in the area. Alright, well, that's something to do, I guess. Gotta say, these buildings look so much bigger on the inside. What? You're not dead? Guys, fix that. Thank you. What is this building? Commander's Lodge. Okay. Well, there's a... Oh, I have to do this like this. Okay. 33 gold. I'm rich. Hold please, I'm gonna steal your stuff before we talk. A +3 dagger, I'm gonna sell this. What's up, dumbass? I mean, dumbass.
Hey, this is the commander's quarters. I don't want you enlisted men traipsing through... Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were one of my soldiers. Oh, please forgive my outburst. I would not have it said that Commander Damas is a man without class.
Damas.
How may I be of service to you?
You have questions? I suppose I could spare you some time. Though between the catapults bombarding us and the endless complaints of my recruits, I've already got enough headaches. Do you know why the Elk tribe has allied itself with Luskan? Who knows how the minds of those animals work? They probably just saw a chance to kill and pillage and jumped at the opportunity. Maybe you could negotiate a truce with the Uthgardt Elk tribe. How can you even ask that? The Uthgardt are ruthless killers who prey on the weak and defenseless. They must be exterminated like the disease they are. Nothing else to ask? Maybe. I could probably do something about those catapults. Tell you what, you go out and disable all 6 catapults attacking the fort. I'll make sure you get a healthy reward for the Fort Ilkard's treasury. There's nothing else. I guess that's it. We're part of a war zone. Isn't that exciting? Whoa. Sometimes I walk through the building instead of, like, along it. Whoa. There was a... The Lord's Alliance wizard was over there. That was kind of weird. Seems like this is a pretty linear map. Like, I think it's going to want me to go from here and make like a U shape, just because there's like walls in the way and stuff, you know? Oh, well, what's this way? To ruins. Well, if I just, you know, if we just wait a little while, this fort will be the same, you know? Oh, there's the requisite stock eagle cry. What's with these braziers? I can interact with them? I guess not. Did I turn it off? Okay, well here's the first catapult. They're kind of small. Hey you! Die! Oh, there's more siege weapons. That's not a catapult, that's a ballista. Does that mean I don't have to deal with it? Fire, he says. Hey, thank you. I was gonna say help me, and it did not. What's over here? Oh, cure critical wound potion. One more siege weapon destroyed. One more siege weapon destroyed. Ooh, this guy died with a lot of Ow! Hey, you. I have an enlightening proposition. Yeah.
Prepare to become one with
Okay, I'm not doing so great.
It is certain as death itself.
I bet. But so is me drinking potions. Hey you! Die! By 13. I think these two are the last. Oh, wait. Guys, what the hell? There's no reason I needed to be walking toward this guy to shoot. Alright, I think that's all of the catapults and siege, unless it is specifically catapults. Because that was 6 items. But the ballistae had catapult commanders as well, so it's all up in the air, you know. But with that destroyed, we can come back to the commander. This, I don't know why, but the pathfinding is like not working today. At least in this zone. Sup, loser?
Hello.
Catapults have been destroyed. This is excellent news. Of course, I must assume that you are the one responsible for this. Therefore, you shall be the one to receive your reward. It's a weird thing to say. Here's 500 gold pieces for your act of wanton destruction. A fine payday, wouldn't you agree? I saved this fort from constant bombardment. Don't you think I deserve a little more? We don't always get what we deserve in life, do we? If you desire more gold, I have another job you might be interested in. The Uthgardt siege is still a problem, even without their catapults lobbing death from above. You could bring me the head of Arnis, the Uthgardt sub-chief in charge of this siege. I stick his melon on a pole outside the gates, and the Uthgardt will think twice before attacking Fort Ilkard again. Of course, I would see you are justly rewarded for bringing me such a prize, if there's nothing else. No! Okay, well, the combat continues. Hey, fellas. We're going this way, aren't we? Yeah, we've done the ground level. Impaled corpse. If I have my way, there'll be another one joining you, but I don't always get my way, do I? I don't know why, but a fort with, like, wooden walls just doesn't feel quite, like, forty enough, you know? They should put stone or something. Cement. Great candidate. No, these guys are going down too fast. I was gonna say it's a great candidate for a ball lightning, but nah. Ooh. Alright, well, I guess we're just killing things. Why do I sound bored about that? Oh.
It is certain as death itself.
You're the sub-chief. How do you feel about lightning balls? Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. That was just spicy magic missile. I'm stealing all your gold. Speared corpse. No one speared him the details. Ah, there's Arnis's head. Arrow-filled corpse. Oh, healer's kit. That's kind of ironic. Not gonna lie. Okay, nothing else here. Well, we have successfully taken down the commander. I'm gonna actually go down this little route and see about the body here. A messenger, huh? A letter, huh? The text of this brief letter is written in a plain and unremarkable script. Dearest Mathilda, I meant to send this note to offer you words of comfort, but even in a letter I cannot lie to you, my love. In mourning I am being sent out on patrol to verify reports of a strange ruin found far to the south of Fort Ilkard, further south than even the newly settled homesteads and farmlands. The last 2 patrols sent out were set upon by the Uthgardt and brutally slaughtered, and I fear I may never return from this mission. Yet I am more troubled by the ever-growing number of reports of defenseless settlers being butchered by the savages. I fear the homestead is no longer safe. You must take your children and flee Neverwinter as soon as you can. The children, sorry. I would come to escort you myself, but Commander Damas has a heart of stone. He has ordered anyone caught leaving to their post without authorization to be hung as a deserter, without trial. All I can do is send you this note and pray it reaches you before the Uthgardt do. Love, Willem. Well, your messenger didn't make it, Willem. So it seems, unfortunately, that I must head to the commander's lodge, rest a bit, also give him that head, I guess, and move forward. I'm assuming the word of power is probably to the south. There is still the sounds of screaming.
Hello.
I have the head of the sub-chief. Excellent, I'll have it placed on a pole outside Fort Ilkard's gate at once. For ending the siege of Fort Ilkard, I am pleased to give you this gift of 750 gold pieces. You think a whole fort would be worth more than that? Greed disgusts me, unless it is my own. If you want more money from my coffers, you'll have to earn it. Luckily, I know how you can do that. The best way to break the Luskan Elk tribe alliance is to kill off the Uthgardt chief, Zokon Thunderer. Without Zokon to guide them, the Elk tribe will fall apart. It'll be the end of the alliance. The Uthgardt chief is holed up in an old fort west of here. Damn coward hasn't come out in weeks. Bring me his head, I'll give you a fine reward. If there's nothing else. Why are your soldiers complaining so much? They are soft and weak. They whine about missing their families and cry about going back to their farms and homesteads. Don't they realize this is war? Fort Ilkard has to be defended if we are to win this war. It would help if my soldiers wouldn't question my every command. If there's nothing else? No? As you wish, my lord. If you need anything else, I'm at your disposal. You look disposable. So, I lost Barrack. It seems like the next step... Oh, I may not rest at this time. Am I, like, secretly in combat? Let me go... back. Actually, let me go in the barracks, because being inside might be the better option. There we go. Isn't this a great place to nap amidst the combat and shouting and all that? I'm summoning the people again. Come forth! Oh, now it's a water elemental. Okay, so it does change. Neptune looking ass.
Vicious ruffian!
Okay, vicious ruffian. Ooh. It seems like the next spot to go is west to the northern homesteads, which are southwest of Baron as well, or whatever it's called. I guess we're still north of Neverwinter? I don't know. Offhand. Well, I've been going for like 4.5 hours. In a wild twist. Think I'm done for today. I need to take a break from the playing. It's weird because this is a game that's not very voice acted, you know. Avowed, I didn't have to talk so much. No question marks? Oh. So, hey, thanks for hanging out and showing up. And till next time, take care.